point guard for the 4-0 Arkansas Razorbacks.
Yes,
after this one, 66-51 the final. It's good to have you on here when your voice is back with us.
Yes, it's not as bad as it was last week.
No, not at all.
I apologize for that.
Your play wasn't as bad either, that's for sure. Not saying it's ever bad, but 8 points, 7 assists, 9 rebounds, 1 away from your career high. What clicked in this game for you?
I think our team just had a lot of energy, and it makes it easy to play with energy when everyone on the court is expecting that out of you. And I think going out on the court, we knew that we were expecting that out of each other. And so it makes it really easy to have a lot of energy and get going when people beside you are doing the same.
What was it like to play in this game? A very physical game, a game where a lot of fouls were called. Not too much flow to this one, but you guys were still able to keep up the intensity, keep up the defensive pressure, even with so many fouls being called.
Yeah, I mean, it felt like every other minute we were going to the free throw line, but I think it was good for us because that can be what we see in the SEC. And you got to be willing to adjust, and I think we did that well. It can get frustrating at times, but there's nothing we can do about it, so we just got to control what we can control, and I think we did that tonight.
Now, you're one of just a few upperclassmen. You knew what Middle Tennessee State was going to be like. You saw them a couple of years ago. Know them. You know the SEC. The freshmen don't really know what it's like to play in the SEC. How close was this to an SEC-like experience, if you will, and how much can this help you going forward into conference play?
I think it can help us tremendously just because I felt like the whole game was a physical battle, and they were bringing their best game to the floor, and that's what the SEC is going to be, is bringing their best game every single night. So I think they were physical. They weren't backing down just because we were up 10 points in the first half. They came back and they were fighting, and that's what we're going to run into all this season. But you know, what we said at halftime is, we're not going to back down. We're not going to. Sometimes last year we folded a little bit in the second half, and we said we're not going to be that team this year. And so I think our freshmen and I think everybody just stepped up and proved that we're willing to do that this year.
And you really took an interest in rebounding here in this game. You really got after it with 9 rebounds. Was that a focus for you coming into this game?
I mean, we knew with Rowe and the other big girl on their team that they were going to be big rebounders for them. And our posts are battling down there, and they make it easy for me to get those rebounds because they're boxing out the big girls, and I just got to go find the ball. And that's fun for me, reading it off the rim, going to find it, and I know my team needs that. So that will be a focus for me this year.
Well, that is a huge win here for this team, Calli. 8 points, 7 assists, 9 rebounds, 6 steals. That is filling up the stat sheet. Congratulations on the win.